This is strange but true. The land of witches, Ilu Aje, discovered in Oyo State. My people, now welcome to MAUREEN'S TV. I greet una according to una time. How una dey, my people? Happy Easter. Yes, so my people, make we listen to this small story and history of one town where they say that they call am land of witches, and the reason why they call this town land of witches, what has become of this town, how the name come about. Make una just listen. The town dey for Oyo State, for Allafin of Oyo State. Yes, there is a small town in Oyo, way to Oyo, just behind Fiditi. It is called Ilu Aje, literally translate to town of witches. In late 80s, there used to be a signboard in Fiditi that pointed to the path to the village. The signboard has in the inscription, way to Ilu Aje, hometown of science, home of science. Okay, lot of people used to fear indigenes from Ilu Aje because it was said that every man in Ilu Aje is born of a witch, and every woman in Ilu Aje is a witch. Wow. So the some crew wey be say dem visit there, they come find out say they can't go find out things about the village. So I need to read wetin they talk about the village. They say the Yorubais crew visited Ilu Aje to find out why a whole village will be populated by witches. Because of the Bala village head is dead and no replacement has been chosen yet, we met with the chief who told us the history of the town. The father of the current Allafin of Oyo, that is Allafin Adeyemi II, was said to have many siblings when he was young. One of his siblings got missing. A king's son got missing. How? In fact, scrap it, Allafin of Oyo in those days was not a king. He was an emperor, no, a deity. Death the father, death the mother, second in command to the gods. When the son of such an entity gets missing, of course, it's bedlam in whole empire. Hunters were commissioned to look for the son. Every nook and cranny of the town was searched. Every crevice was checked. All hilltops were visited, yet Allafin's son couldn't be found. Like the shepherd who had 99 sheep but was despondent about the lone missing sheep, the father was heartbroken about his missing son. Herbalists were consulted from Oyo to Ife. Sorcerers were recruited from Egbado to Ilaje. Yet no one could help find the missing son. Kabiyesi was sad. Olori was pained. The whole empire was gloomy. One evening, 3 months later, as the king and chief were in the open court deliberating in the issue, a babalawo was thrown into the palace court with his Okpa Efa, oracle bag. Everyone looked at him in a askance. Baba, what do you want? Why are you here? Who do you want to see? Can't you see we are in the middle of a serious issue? The chief asked him. Kabiyesi o, the herbalist greeted the king. I am a babalawo from a remote town, secluded part of the outskirts of town. I have come to help you with your missing son. Now all of them laugh. The chief laughed. Babalawo from Sena Climb have tried and failed. Onisegun with Harvard degree have attempted and fumbled. Who do you think you are? Please get out. Kabiyesi was just looking at him in a non-interested way, not to treat the babalawo in a rude manner. Kabiyesi asked him to go ahead, but he should make it snappy. So incantation don start. I no sabi all those Yoruba incantation, but make I read one when he talk. He say, "Hear, O nuts of the universe, Listen, O south of the universe. Hear, O wise one of the east. Listen to the knowledgeable one of the west. The Babalawo made his divination and told the king thus, Kabiyesi, you need not stress yourself. In 7 days' time, when the sun is directly over the head and the man stand upon his shoulder, get 5 chiefs to sit under the shea butter tree at the eastern border of the town. They should be dressed in white and they should continuously clap their hand in unison. On the 201st clap, the king's son would have reached them and he would ask for water. This was clear. The Babalawo was mad, but one tries everything to find a lost son. So though the recommendation of the Babalawo was crazy, the Allafin still carried them out. Behold, on the 201st clap, the king's son came to them. When the son was brought to the king and the events narrated, Allafin Adeyemi the first was said to have asked Iru Babalawo at the Fase, Babalawo, what sort of herbalist who make definition that comes true, like a which proclamation is this? Where does he live? The people answered that he lived by a forest patch at the outskirts of Oyo. The king asked that he should be visited. For a long time, when people want to describe the area where the herbalists live, they will say Ilu Adefase Bi Aje. Over time, people just started shortening it to Ilu Aje. They omitted the Adefase. Thus, the name Ilu Aje was baited. Today, Ilu Aje has no electricity and has no pipe-borne water. They have been neglected, given what their forebears did not the royals to in Oyo. They shouldn't be forgotten. So, my people, this is not the story of a town called Ilu Aje, where we say, una don't hear wetin the Babalawo do. They help find the missing son of the Allafin of Oyo. That is the Adeyemi the first. So from there, na so the name take come about. According to gist, when it be say, when I find gist, when I want gist, and they say this particular town say nothing dey happen for there. Say common light they no get, electricity they no get. Say they live for darkness. Now I come want to dey think outside the box and say abi because of say dem call the town say na town of witches and wizards. Abi na im dey affect them. Who know? My people, sometimes name alone fit dey affect community. Okay, make I forward march and go down to read people's comments on wetin they think about this whole thing. Somebody say, oh my God, this is amazing. Kudos to the writer. In fact, the village should be visited and bless them. Never you underestimate anybody. You see, they looked down on him when he came. But answer to what they were looking for was in his hand. You see, this person say no good to dey look down on person. Okay, another person say it's my own turn. No, somebody say really, tell us more. All they need is Jesus Christ, the Savior of mankind, and he will transform their lives, and marvelous light will shine onto their dark world. Now, wow, everybody with their own. So this person say, Hausa writes up, and I think that village should be given their right. Efideti is a popular place. Electricity should be given to them. That's an historical place for Omo Oduduwa, and they should look onto it. I think it's time for them that God has remembered them. I pray God will touch the hearts of our rich people to help them. This is the type of write-up I like to be reading, not yeye breaking news. Oh, clap for you, good and very good. Is there any other church there? So somebody says, summarize the whole story. The people of that community need pipe-borne water and electricity. Thank you. Now, wetin this person talk? Another person say, government did not neglect them. If witches are many there. Of course, there is no village or town without witches. However, where they are the majority, especially the black witches, they are always obstructing development and progress. Now they hear am, dem no dey like progress, so whether una like it or not. So maybe na make dem never seen get electricity up till now, honestly. So somebody say, but on a lighter note, changing the name which I read have done, would have done better. So some people dey suggest say make dem change that name. Say if e be say the name dey affect them. My people, how una see this whole matter? Wetin una think o? Because somebody say because of the neglect of the town due to the name, they have now changed it to Ilu Aje, town of wits. But due to the initial name Ilu Aje, town of witches, some people are still scared of going there. Ilu Aje is not a town of witches, so though there may be some, but not all. I'm a native of Fiditi. They say am so. So most people, whether na because of the name, na make they know the people know the green go there, na make development no green dey there, we no know. So na so my people, na here I wan stop. In case you never subscribe to this channel, abeg una hit the subscribe button o. I go dey bring una more gist. Una have a nice day. Bye.